it was day one of this content, right? Today is the connection content, right? And I'm going to help you with the difference. Yesterday was attraction. Today is connection. Then tomorrow is going to be conversion content. And when you can master these 3 different types of content, oh my gosh, it can change your life. So I have TikTok here. I have YouTube here, so you guys are going to see me going back and forth, okay? So welcome, everybody. Happy to have you. YouTube, when you're jumping on, please let me know where you're watching from. I apologize. I was late, YouTube, but I actually gave them a tour of my high-rise place here in Dallas. So we're back. We're here. So when you're jumping on, let me know. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments. Okay, so you guys ready? You ready for day 2? Then again, tomorrow I'm going to come back for day 3. Welcome, everybody. I love it. So let me see. Can you guys all see this? Good. So today we're talking about connection content. This is where you're going to build the trust, you guys, and you're going to be real, and you need to make them feel a certain way. This is the emotion. This is where the connection equals currency. When you start creating a connection, you guys, the currency will follow. I see people that sell really great products, services, or programs, but guess what? They don't know how to create a connection, so nobody buys for them. People don't buy from you because of what you have. They buy from you because how you made them feel. So if you can make somebody feel a certain way, you will bridge the gap, create a connection. Hey, get Las Vegas. I'll be there on Sunday. I'm actually going to be in Las Vegas on Sunday. And I hear that it's going to be cold and rainy. I'm like, I wanted hot weather. So yeah, we're going to be in Las Vegas on Sunday. Going to the Dallas game on Monday. We'll be good. Excited. So that's the biggest part, is how you make people feel. So when you can master this and build that trust, be real, and create an emotion, you will win, my friend. So yesterday we talked about attraction content, right? This is what's going to grow your audience. And that's what you guys learned yesterday. Now today we're going to talk about connection content, because that's what keeps them. That's what keeps them. See, this is what I've noticed that a lot of people do wrong. You guys, here's how I've been so successful. It's not because I'm smarter than you. It's not because I work harder than you. Trust me, it's not because I work harder than you. It's because of this, because of how you keep them. I've learned how to create connections with people. Like I build communities. I nurture them inside of communities. I get a love on them. That's the difference. So many people are out there every day creating content because they have a stand store or beacon that you're hoping people go and visit. Me, I build connections. I build email lists. And the bigger that gets, the bigger my income gets. There's nothing that I haven't done that you can't do. Just, are you willing to do it? And that's it. So this is it. I'm gonna simplify it, because that is really my goal here. This is so beginner friendly, but also if you've had experience and you're not, like I tell you, if you've been in the digital space for 3 years and you are not making $1 million a year, this is what you're lacking. This is it. So fix it, and then you can change your life, right? So connection content, this is what you want your follower or potential customer to feel. That's me. Or, ooh, I felt that. Or, I trust her. She gets me. I knew when I started getting that on my comments, response to my emails, I knew I landed my message. And when you land your message, that's when the money follows, because connection equals currency. How many of you listening to me right now? I have TikTok over here, I have YouTube over here. How many of you listening to me right now are willing to master connection content? Like seriously, take the time and master it. Okay, hold on a second. How many of you are willing to master the connection content? Very willing. Good, because that's all it is. This is with everything. This is with weight loss. This is with selling a car. This is with, anything, right? This is what you need to learn how to master. This is marketing. That's it. People make money when they know how to market, no matter what you're selling, okay? So screenshot this real quick. I got to move pretty fast today. You guys got it screenshot? Okay, good. Let's go. Next page. And by the way, if you guys have to bounce off of here and you want to get access, pick up the Freedom Formula Blueprint. It's step-by-step how I've created 126 six-figure earners and 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa around. You'll get the step-by-step blueprint. Check it out at any time, okay? So next is the 3 types of connection content. Let's cover the 3 types real quick. The first is personal stories. Okay. Your story is your superpower. That is what creates your uniqueness. Nobody has a story like you. And it's so interesting to me because Sunday night when I was doing the audits of social media accounts, what was so bizarre to me is the lack of stories I heard. Like, I would binge watch some people's account and I'm like, what's their story? What's their story? I never heard a story. All I heard is, hey, do you want this? Or, hey, you can have this. But it was never their story. That's a connection point. You know, we put our kids to bed at night and we tell bedtime stories, not bedtime facts. Let me give you a really great example. Have you guys ever been in a room full of people and everybody's chattering, everybody's small talking, and all of a sudden somebody will start sharing a story? And what happens? The more that story is being shared, the quieter the room gets. And not only does the room get quieter, people start gathering around them. And at the end of the story, 2 things will happen. One of 2 things will happen. One, some people will be like, that was a good story, and walk away and get back to what they were doing. Other people will be like, I like him. I felt that. And they'll go up, they'll ask him questions, they'll even touch his shoulder, and they'll want to get to know him. How many of you have ever felt that way? Right? You heard a story, you're like, I feel connected to that. I can relate to that. I can understand that. And all of a sudden, you really are intrigued to get to know that person better. Yes, that's all you got to figure out to do online. When you can figure out to do online, that's a connection, my friend. Now, the people that walked away, yeah, that's a good story, walked away and went on their own thing. That didn't discount the story. It just wasn't relatable to them. That's why your story is your superpower, because it is what will attract your perfect customers to you. That's it. And it's same thing in real life. It's everywhere, right? The more you can create that type of storytelling, that's where the connection is, right? Connection equals currency. Okay, connection equals currency. So the next is, I'm gonna recycle, you guys, is behind the scenes. Okay, now this is the part where people miss the boat as well. Behind the scenes content. This is, people want realness. They want real. So what I used to do with this content, you guys, so when I first launched into digital marketing, it was a brand new world for me. So behind the scenes content for me was like, oh my gosh, I got to show you this. I have a fully, like, here, let me just pull it up here. I'm such a visual person. I should have it in my things. Like, I'd be like this. Really? Here we go. I mean, I can, here, let me just pull it up real quick. Like, I'd be like, oh my gosh, you guys, I have a fully automated business. Like, this is my whole sales process. People can buy from me at any time, and I would show it. So I would do behind the scenes like that. I did behind the scenes one time, and like I did with you guys, right? At the very beginning of this, what did I do? If you're on TikTok and you're at the very beginning, I gave you a tour of my high rise behind the scenes. I showed you what my office looked like, showed you what my views are. It's things like that. That is what creates that relatability, right? It is. That shows how real you are. What happened yesterday when I was going live? I got something in my eye. Most of you would have got off the live. What did I do? I'm like, hope this doesn't gross you out. And I moved my contact. It didn't work. So then what did I do next? Hi, good morning from California. Then what did I do next? I replaced my contact right there on live. That's being real. Sometimes we are afraid to be us. And if you're afraid to be you, there's no connection. You don't connect with robots. You connect with the human side, the realness. Like I remember Oh my gosh, you can go back to my old content. I want to say this was in 2023. And I cleared my cachet. How do you say that? Your cache or cachet. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. And I cleared it and it totally wiped out my entire algorithms. And I started brand new. And that cost me tens of thousands of dollars. I shared that story. I was like, you guys, I really messed up. Don't be me. Don't mess up and do that. That's the behind the scenes. That's the realness, right? When my granddaughter, before she was in school, and I would babysit her, and then sometimes I would be working in the afternoon, and she'd be down on the ground coloring or something, and then she would like make a mess, a 3-year-old, and I would do a video, and I'd be like, "Look what's happening down here." Realness. Behind the scenes. That's what creates that relatability. If you can get people to relate with you, they're going to buy from you. They're not going to buy from you because you have the best product in the world. They're going to buy from you because they feel safe with you. They feel seen. They feel connected. When you can create that, that changes everything. Yes, and it's simple. When I tell people, like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to talk about, I'm like, just be you. Just be you. That's it. You just got to be you. Hey guys, thanks for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. Yesterday, I covered attraction content. Today, I'm covering connection content. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to be covering conversion content. And I will be able to stay on a little bit later tomorrow because I just have to get off here like right at a little before 11 a.m. because I do have my mastermind call that I have to do. So, okay. Hello, Dan. How are you, my friend? Okay. So the next is truth post. Okay. The truth post. This is where you're going to do lessons learned, right? And feel your heart. They need to feel your heart. Like some of the content, like I literally, when I did the audits, I literally felt like people had like this shield in front of them. There was nothing that was heart-centered. So I'm sharing with you guys, when you're creating content, you got to get out of your head and you got to get in your heart. You have to get in your heart. And trust me, if you've ever been in love before, you've been in your heart, right? If you've ever met a new friend before, you've been in your heart. We've all been in our heart before. If we've ever watched a really good movie, we've been in our heart before. So you can't say, I can't do that. Yes, you can. You have feelings. You know how to feel. That's what creates a connection. Have you ever been in a room with a complete stranger and all of a sudden they're sharing this like emotional story and you're like, oh, I feel them. I get them. Like, have you guys ever had that happen? That's what you got to do. Now, that doesn't mean you got to get on and cry. It's like you do the truth post. Like, I literally remember when I was brand new to digital marketing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have wasted years and years and years thinking I had to direct message people and I had to bother my friends and family to make money. And I discovered I didn't have to. I literally have my life back in digital marketing. I have a fully automated, rejection-free business. When I was in network marketing, I would have to go for no. I couldn't leave my office until I heard 10 no's. In digital marketing, I don't have to go for no. I built a multi-million-dollar business and I've never heard the word no. Like, gosh, I wish somebody would have shared this with me so much sooner. Like, those are some of the truth posts I shared. I shared the truth of like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I can actually get my income earning, producing activities done in 2 hours a day and have more time to do the things that I love. And I just shared posts like that all the time. You remember the Go for No? Like that, I mean, I've read that book, I've watched that YouTube video, and I did it. I did everything that they said, right? And I literally traded time for dollars. And so I went out there and I just shared the truth. All of y'all have truth. Y'all do. You just got to share them and don't be afraid to share them. Some people are like, gosh, but what if I've failed at something? Why would anybody buy from me? Because that's what's relatable. It's not that you failed 100 times. It's just that you've got up 102 times. That to me is a hero. And if you aren't sharing that, you're not relatable to people. I have a gal inside a community, and I think she tried 21 different ways to make an income online. 21! Carrie, is it 21? I think so. 21. And in 4 months, she hit 6 figures in my program. What if she wouldn't have tried another time? Think about that. And that is so, I will and tell. 22. Thank you. So 22. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I tell people, if you're a hot mess express, you're so relatable right now. Like, you're so relatable. And the truth can also be like this. The truth is AI automations are taking businesses out. Don't believe me? What happened to Amazon? During the holidays, they laid off over 12,000 people during the holidays. If you're not worried about your business, you should wake up. That's another truth post. So it doesn't got to be like sad or emotional. It can be like pattern of rep, like help people realize, because so many people are like, push things under the rug. It wouldn't happen to me. It wouldn't happen to me. Right? Just think, like, if you're selling weight loss, I would do so many different truths. Oh my gosh, you could create unlimited amount of content about the truths, right? So that's it. Okay, that's it. Okay, so let's go to the next screenshot. Sorry, I'll let you guys screenshot it real quick. Are you guys having any aha moments with this? Like oh my goodness, this is making sense. And if you guys missed yesterday's where I talked about attraction content, you can go to YouTube. The replays are available on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. And by the way, if you guys got to bounce at any time, you can go right here and pick up the Freedom Formula Blueprint. It is the exact blueprint that's created 126 six-figure earners inside my community and 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran. I'll give it to you for free. Just go right here and pick it up. Okay. So now let's talk about the connection content formula. There's always a formula, because this is where a lot of people, like, I know how to create content to connect, but they're like, but my content isn't converting because you don't have the formula. I'm going to give you the formula today. Okay. So first is the hook. Okay. You have to start with a truth, right? Or you have to start with a confession or some type of emotional moment. You have to start with that. A good one was, there was a time I had to get rejected every day to make money online. There was a time I had to share my profits with other people. There was a time. Okay. So that's just another really great example. There's so many different hooks. I want you guys to understand, a hook is what stops the scroll. And let's just be real right now. Okay. I'm gonna grab my phone. Hold on, where'd I go? How many times do you think people do this in a day? Right? Like, we scroll by, right? So we have this little moment to stop their scroll like this. This is probably what people scroll by, right? So what is that? So that's what you have to imagine. So here's what I would do. Go look at your patterns. Go look at your patterns. What takes you from scrolling to moving your finger? That's the type of hooks you need to create, because you're already comfortable with those hooks. They're not hard because they stop your scroll. How can you use them? Right? Have you guys ever heard of Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast, he's really big on YouTube. Has anybody ever heard of him? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no. You guys should go back. If you've heard of Mr. Beast before, go back and look at his thumbnails. He uses about the same hook. Success leaves clues. He's the highest paid person on YouTube, but he uses the same hook. Go look at it. Interesting, right? So you can tell he tested and tested and tested, and now he knows the hook that converts the most. He just spins it a little different, a little bit different picture. Just go check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. And I love, and that's my favorite part, right? When they say, no, I've never heard of Mr. Beast. Yeah, Mr. Beast. Go look at him on YouTube. He's gigantic on YouTube. He's the highest paid person on YouTube. He now has like a TV series, but yeah, it's insane. Like, he's 29, 28. And either he's a billionaire, or he's almost a billionaire. He is banking, yeah. But look at his content though. Like, look at his thumbnails. He uses the same type of hook. He studied what worked and he does that. So you guys need to pay attention to what hooks work the best for you. Can I tell you how to tell? Go to your videos and see when most people are dropping off. Okay? I do this every weekend. I literally will spend like an hour and I will just audit everything, because you can't make money with emotions. You make money with the data. The data will tell you what to do. So if you test a few hooks and you notice people are staying longer on those videos, that hook works. If you notice people are dropping off early, that hook don't work. Like that's your first part to tell. Okay? But this is a really good one. There was a time. Another really good hook is questions. For some odd reason, people pause when they hear a question, and it's your instinct to answer that question. Okay, so the first formula is this. The second is heart. It is heart, which y'all got one. So this is easy for all of you, right? Tell the story or lesson. Okay, you have to describe, though, what you went through. You have to describe what you felt or you learned. This is the heart. This is what was missing when I was doing the audits. I was like, where's the heart? Where's the humanness? Where's the real? Where's the raw? Where is it? Right? So you create a hook and then you pull in, you got to share the story or the lesson. Okay? And then describe what you went through, how you felt, what you learned. So for example, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize in digital marketing, you could have a fully automated system and not have to know tech or learn tech. And you can be paid directly into your bank account. I don't have to wait for no company to pay me. I can be paid daily if I get a customer every day into my bank account. I didn't realize that. Like, why didn't anybody tell me that? And then why didn't anybody tell me the fact that I could build a business of 6 figures with no monthly expenses? This is awesome. That was a lesson learned. That's how I felt. This is awesome. That's the value that people are like, what is she talking about? You hook them in and then you share the heart. I described what I went through, how I felt. That is so huge. I don't see a lot of people going, I was here, I went there, I got this is what I learned. I don't see that, but you see that in like successful people. You got to learn to navigate with that. And see, to me, that's easy because you're just sharing what you learn. Like I've said this a million times. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. I thought I was too old for TikTok. I didn't know you could make money on TikTok until I discovered this digital marketing process. And here is what I learned. Again, heart describing what I learned. I learned TikTok is interest-based, just like YouTube. YouTube is the #2 search engine. People go there for how-to. People can go to TikTok, and whatever you're engaging in is what you're going to see more of. So I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe I'm not too old for TikTok. And if I create content and I'm literally helping moms be able to make that extra income and they're engaging on TikTok, how can I make money from TikTok? They're going to see my content. Just made sense. It's things like that. Like, this is what I learned. I didn't know this, because those are those, wow, that's good to know moments. You got to look at your content and be like, did I just give somebody a, wow, that's a good to know comment or content? Like, that's good to know. Or, huh, I didn't know that. Or, ooh, that's good. Or, wow, really? Really? Are you sure about that? That's what you want people to feel. Because if they're like, really? Are you sure about that? Guess what? They're going to click on your profile. Because you deliver some type of boldness or maybe some type of controversy, right? So that is important to be able to add the heart. There's many different ways, okay? And the next is hope. So we have hook, heart, hope. Do you like how I try to keep it all like the same, the same letter? So it makes it easy, okay? Hope is the best part. When I launched my business, I called myself the Hope Dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too can learn these skills and learn how to make daily pay online. I hope you do. I hope you realize you don't have to work 10 hours a day to make 6 figures. I hope you realize that, right? And so that's what I mean by the Hope Dealer. Show what's possible. Show what's possible. Inspire, lift, empower. You got to show what's possible. Like, if you guys have been following me on social media, I say all the time, do you realize in my program, if you learn how to get 1 customer a day, my number 1 product is $1,400. My number 2 product is $900. Then I have a number 3 at $600, and then a $300 and $100. But if somebody just sold 1 of my products a day, 1 of them a day is $1,400 a day, is $511,000 a year. In 2 years, you're a self-made millionaire in this industry. If you learned the skills and strategies and mastered attracting 1 customer a day. My Legacy Builders program is $900 a day. If you learned how to get 1 $900 a day customer, $900 a day is $328,000 a year. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. Let me ask you this question. What can you do in the next 3 years to master skills to become a millionaire? If the answer is nothing, doesn't it make sense to look at this program? Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. That's hope. That is inspire, lift, and empower. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? That's what that is. You got to do it. I didn't say they're going to make it. I said if you can learn the skills, they can. Just like if I can learn to show up at the gym every day and learn to eat certain foods, I can have the most amazing body. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I can learn it. I have the potential, my willing to do the work. That's with everything. And so this is with the connection. You gotta give them a hook. You gotta create heart, and you gotta add hope. And that's what I love. Could you guys master this? Let me know in the comments. Aw, thank you, my friend. I'm glad you're enjoying this today. Is giving you guys some like, I've been making this too hard moments. And this is a work in progress. It is. It is. Just like I tell all the time, you can't eat an apple in one bite, right? You can't eat an apple in one bite. Just take bite-sized pieces with this. I'll let you screenshot it. The hook, heart, hope strategy. Hook, heart, hope. Hook, heart, hope. Just kind of get a little rhythm for that. Yeah. Yes, I'm learning. Good. Awesome. Okay. Now, I want you to write down, okay, here's your guys' assignment for today, and then I'm going to open up for questions, okay? You've been making it too hard. We all do, right? We all make it too hard, or we all just think I can just post a piece of content just because I post it, it's going to work. No, just because you make a piece of content doesn't mean it's going to work unless it has the hope, heart, or the hook, heart, and hope. Okay, so this is what I want you to write down. Okay, I want you to write this down. I want you to write down a moment. Okay, let me get out of the way. A moment that when something changed in your life. And there could be many moments. And the more you have, the better this is going to work. But a moment that something changed in your life. Like, for example, a moment you had, you broke down. Here, just a second. I need to do some housekeeping. Let's go. Okay. Let me go. Okay. It's like the moment you broke down, or the moment you had a breakthrough, right? The moment you decided it was time to blank. The moment you decided it was time to get in shape. The moment you decided it was time to take retirement seriously. The moment you decided it was time to get your life back with your family. The moment you decided it was time to build relationships back with your family. The moment you decided that you will become a 6-figure earner. The moment you decided that you will become your own boss and you're sick and tired of a toxic work relationship. The moment you decided. Do you see the difference? I want you guys to write this down. The moment you decided you were sick and tired of being sick and tired, What was that moment, right? What was that moment? Okay. Or, yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize it. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, I caught it. There we go. Or the moment your family or friend inspired you, so you what? Like I can share a really good moment that was for me. And I've created content over all of this. Okay. But this becomes your content. It's that simple. So there was a moment that my granddaughter inspired me. She goes, Grandma, you know what my favorite part of my day is? This is when she was in preschool, so she was 3. I go, what's that, Peanut? She goes, you picking me up. And that day I was like, I got to help more families get home with their kids. Because most of them take a bus to a daycare. And then by the time the parent or the grandparent can pick them up, they're frazzled. They got to rush. That was huge for me. When I was back in Kansas, I pick them up from school and I asked, I go, what was your favorite part of your day? And Haven K goes, you picking me up. That's those moments that so many parents and grandparents miss because they're caught in the, I have to work for somebody to make a living mindset. That's not true in today's world. Matter of fact, AI is taking businesses out. That should be a hint for you that you can be your own boss and change your life if you're willing to learn these skills. If you're willing, right? You got to be willing. That's it. You got to master something new. Then you can change your life. That's it. You literally have to. Like that is it. So here, so screenshot this, okay? Because I want you to take the time and I want you to literally think of the moments that you've had and then go back to that hook, heart, and hope formula and create this content. This is the type of content that will create a connection. Okay. Now, here's the part that is important to understand. I've had to create that video hundreds of times. One piece of content is not going to matter. It's the compound. Somebody needs to hear it over and over and over and over again. That's the huge part. That's the breakthrough. That's the moment, right? You got to hear it over and over and over again. You really do. That's it though. That's it. Okay. So I've got to share this with you guys. I'm excited because I'm doing a workshop next week. It's a Black Friday workshop. Every single one of you are invited. It is a free workshop. Okay. And it's next Thursday. So today I'm starting to market it. And on day 1, I'm going to help you create your own Black Friday offer. And on day 2, I'm going to show you how to market the Black Friday offer. So what you're learning today and yesterday and tomorrow and the next day is going to help you be able to market quicker. So all you have to do to get registered for the free workshop is go to buildwithmichelle.com. Now I have to share something juicy with you because I will be doing a VIP as well. And this VIP is going to rock your world. So for those of you that are like, I'm brand new to this world, I don't even know what I would create in the Black Friday, I got you. And actually, I'm going to gift you something in the VIP that you're going to be like, Christmas came early. Okay. So anyway, get registered for the workshop. I can't wait to hang out with you. I love doing the workshops. It's my favorite thing. I do a workshop every single month. Each of them are different. I share a different strategy to help you. I'm excited about this one because what we figure out together to launch for your Black Friday, what if it covered your holidays? But this is going to set you up for success going into 2026. You will learn that. Okay. It's a 2-day event. VIP has a special 3 days with me because I want to make sure we have your Black Friday offer together. And I want to make sure that you have your, not only your Black Friday offer together, but you also have your marketing down pat. Okay. So super excited. That's next week. Get registered. I would love to share with you and help you. You're actually going to get a ChatGPT prompt that can help you create your Black Friday offer as well. So get registered for that. Okay. Woohoo. I'm excited. I love doing them with you. This is going to be a really cool one with an extra special gift as well. I am trying to line something up for my one for December. Oh my gosh. If it works, it's going to be awesome. If it don't work, if our times don't work, it's going to be in January. But I have this amazing guest come on that I actually met at my mastermind last year in California. Oh my gosh, we're trying to line it out. You guys, he's going to rock your world. Like, I'm drooling the fact that he said, yes, I will come on your workshop. We just have to figure out a day that's good for both of our schedules. So, so many exciting things are going to be able to help you have massive success in the rest of this year and then also in 2026. So let's go back to this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, holy moly. Anyway, screenshot this. Please, please, please take the time to do this. Here's another reason why this is going to be important for you guys to do, okay? Because if you guys do this, and then tomorrow we're going to come back on here and we're going to do conversion content ideas, okay? But here's why this is so important to do. Because tomorrow we're going to do convert. Yesterday we did attraction content. Today we did connection content. Tomorrow we're going to do types of conversion content. Now Saturday, we're going to tie it all together and I'm going to help you have masses of content ideas. So I'm going to show you how to take your answers to this on Friday and how to turn that into content using the hook, the heart, and the hope strategy. So it's all going to make sense. Okay. Now, hey, did you guys screenshot this? Are we good? We good? Okay. Also, I do have notes from today as well. And I have notes from yesterday. If you guys want access to the notes, all you got to do is go here. Okay. Or I guess go to buildwithmichelle.com. Either one of them you can go. And this one gives you the free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Reply to that email and let me know that, reply to that email and let me know that you want the notes from today and I will get them to you. Okay. Yeah. So screenshot that. Yep. Screenshot that. Yes. All right. Questions real quick. I only have like 10 minutes to answer any questions you guys have before I have to bounce off and get on my mastermind. I'm excited for my strategy I'm going to be sharing with them today. Any questions I can answer for you? Sorry, we had to kind of rush through today, but tomorrow I'll have a lot longer time with you. But have this gave you guys value? Are you getting more confident in creating content? Yes. Aw, thank you, Michelle. You're so sweet. I love doing this with you guys. Because the moment, like if you guys have an aha moment or a breakthrough with this, you can take it and like change your life. Yes. Good. It was a great session. Awesome. I received value. Yay. Okay. Screenshot. So this is the hook, heart, and hope strategy that I covered. Okay. I do not run traffic at all. I've never spent a dime on ads. I don't need to. I make multi-millions a year organically. And if you master what I'm sharing with you, you don't have to spend money on ads. Why should you have to share your profits? You just don't have to, right? Here's one of my favorite comments when somebody says that, by the way. Here's the 3 types of content. I'm going to screenshot that. But here's my favorite. People are like, yeah, but you need write-offs in a business. And I'm like, really? Get annuity plans. That's a huge write-off. Like there's better, like let your money make money. Have that be the write-off, not on other expenses. So that is so funny to me. Oh my God, you need a good financial planner there. So here's the 3 types of connection content. We have the personal stories. Okay. We have the behind the scenes moments and the truth post. This is the 3 types. Yeah, that's the 3 types. Okay. Your story is your superpower. Okay. Behind the scenes, people want real. They want to know you. They want to know you. You are enough. You are enough. You have the courage to launch your own online business. I see you. That's it. You are enough. People need to learn from you. You're always 5 seconds ahead of the person that hasn't started yet. Right? You're always 5 seconds ahead. So don't think you have to have success. Success comes when you create connections, because connection creates currency. So just go be you, be real, right? And then truth post. What's some lessons that you've learned? And let them fill your heart. Let them fill your heart. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the real, the raw. That's what people want. This is where we are in social media today. You can't be robotic and just think you can say one thing. Like, for example, back in the 80s, realtors used to lean on the real estate sign and be like, buy my stuff. I can sell your house. Oh, people think that is cheesy now, which it is. And it was back then too, but they weren't educated. In today's world, we're about connections, because connection will create the currency. People want real. They do. I'm starting to move in creating content after yesterday. Yes, I am so proud of you. See, this is what I love. I love the fact that you guys are here, but I love it even more that you took action from what you learned. So good. So good. Very proud of you. And it probably is going to feel more natural soon when you continue to do that. Absolutely. But this is it. Okay? So this is it. So screenshot this real quick. And again, at any time, you guys can pick up the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Check it out. If you're interested and you have any questions for me, just reply to that email. I would love to answer your questions. That's what I'm here for. I'm just an online business mentor of how you can save time without the grind. So again, yesterday we talked about attraction. Yeah, attraction content, you guys, grows your audience. But connection content keeps them. You don't want to have to keep on rebuilding that all the time, right? So when you're creating connection content, this is exactly how after somebody watches one of your videos, this is how you want them to feel. That's me. Or, oh man, I felt that. Or, I trust her. She gets me. How many of you guys have ever watched somebody's video and felt one of those things? Let me know in the comments. How many of you ever felt one of those things? Yeah, me, of course. That's what you got to be able to create. This is the type of magnetic marketing that you need to learn to create. You know, can I share something with you guys? And I'm going to give you guys a challenge today, okay? And then I'll look and see if anybody had questions. If I missed a question, just ask again real quick. Have you guys ever watched like America's Got Talent? Has anybody ever watched that before? I love watching that. You know why? Because it inspires me. It inspires me. Oh, like lights a fire under me, because they literally, since they were very young, they would sing and get better and get better and get better with no financial money, no nothing. And not even, they didn't know if they were going to have success, but because they wanted it, they had the vision, they believed, they kept on singing and singing, and some make it and some don't, but they all grew. And if you go into your content like this and you're like, I'm just going to get good, I'm going to get better, I'm going to get better, because it will make a difference. So I want you to go watch America's Got Talent and look at these people that didn't quit and show up with no expectations of results. Watch what will happen to you. Your life will change. Your life will change. It's probably one of the most inspiring shows. The talent that we have in this world is amazing, but the fact that they did it to see what the outcome could be, not what it should be, because they were singing, and they showed up with zero expectations that they were gonna make it. They wanted to. What if you started creating content and you learned the hook, you learned the heart, and you learned the hope method, and you followed this formula and you followed it, and what if it worked? And what if it started creating a connection and you started getting customers? Imagine, see the difference? Look at it that way. I don't think anybody becomes a singer and like one day wakes up like, I'm going to become a singer. And 30 days later, they're mad because they're not a millionaire because they couldn't, because of their singing. No, they're like, oh, I got to keep on going. I got to get more exposure. I got to get better. If you acted like that with your content, everything would change. You guys got to stop. Yes, makes me want to learn to do something. Yeah. And that's me all the time. I'm like, I just want to get better. I want to master this better. I want to master this better. Like I have a goal every day of getting better and mastering this better, creating better connections. And you guys should too. No matter if you're making nothing or you're making a lot, you should always want to improve and get better. That's what I love about life, man. You can become unstoppable. You can achieve anything in life you want if you're willing to put your heart in it. Get out of your head. That will destroy you. Getting in your head will put you back in where you were before, will keep you in your comfort zone because it wants to keep you safe. But getting in your heart and know you're worthy, you're worth more, you can achieve more, and that there's never been a better time to launch and grow an online business ever. Ever. There's so much uncertainty in the workforce. Why? Why would you want to stay there? Why wouldn't you want to go to where you have complete control? Because here's the thing, you learn digital marketing skills. Digital's never going away. You can learn skills that can completely change your life and open so many different opportunities. It's absolutely amazing. It's amazing. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm excited. Well, Ree, I'm so glad you're here. Everything is figure outable. Yes. Yes. And my goal is to get better and better as well every day. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And so I'm going to be back tomorrow. Today we talked about connection content. Tomorrow, you guys, we're going to talk about conversion content. Okay. We're going to do the exact same thing tomorrow. If you missed yesterday was attraction content. Just bounce on over to YouTube. My YouTube channel, TikTok is in my bio. You can see it and you can go and watch yesterday. My goal this whole entire week is helping you have magnetic marketing. That's it. I do got to go. I got to get on my mastermind call. So thanks everybody for being here. YouTube, you've been absolutely amazing. I will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for hanging out with me.